Haven mother who says killing her children was God's plan will spend the rest of her life in prison. LaRoya Moore was sentenced today to 120 years. In March, she was found guilty of murder. Autopsies show her daughter and son overdosed on over-the-counter medicine for allergies in 2015. Moore's attorneys argued she was psychotic at the time, but a 3-judge panel didn't agree.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again. To hit you with a video. Now, this video right here comes out of Connecticut by way of East Haven. Big shout out to everyone in Connecticut, in the great city of East Haven. Well, we have a story, an update rather, from a story back from 2015 where we had a mom who kills her 2 children. You know what I'm saying? A girl and a boy. And she just been sentenced a couple of days ago, and they gave her 60 years for each child, which total, if you can add, and I'm not trying to insult nobody, but anyway, 60, you know what I'm saying, time 2. They gave her 120 years without the possibility of parole. And due to the fact that this is going to be served consecutively without the possibility of parole, which means natural life. So they pretty much got a fork and they're going to put it in her because she's done. Put a fork in her, she is done. And you all might be saying, well, Trey, I heard of this story. Is this the woman that said that she killed her children because it was part of God's plan? And I'm not talking about God's plan for us, the video of the song by the popular Canadian artist known as Drake. No, we're not talking about Drake or Dragon. That's what Drake means. But anyway, God's plan, Drake, we know it was a different type of thing, you know, and the main reason for the song God Plan was because according to Drake in the music video, it was to help people financially and emotionally, like showing them that it would get better and God would just, you know what I'm saying, bless you in your most time of need. That was God's plan. So I don't know what God's plan that she was on, but this woman, Miss LaRoya Moore, been having troubles with the damn Department of Children and Family Services since 1997, where they try to remove 2 of her oldest kids, because she had a total of 5 kids, but they tried to remove 2 way back in 97. So she's been having a long history about dealing with mental illness and all kinds of other spiritual demons, because it's just not only mental illness for this case. True, some of these cases do be involved postpartum depression and mental illness, but some of it also be very demonic, period. Now, you have to understand, her children died back in 2015 of antihistamine intoxication, which means she overdosed them on medication. How the hell did she do that? How the hell did she know how to do that? I don't know. But what made it so impactful, after numerous victims' impact statements, she got up and talked for about 35 minutes at her citizen, and she said the reason why she took her children out, when she killed her children, was because she didn't want her children to suffer the same fate that she suffered as a child. Well, that's why your grown ass supposed to stood up and been a real mama to them so they wouldn't have to suffer. That's just like some of you all. You see what I'm saying? I'm just talking to logical thinking people with common sense, because CS, and I'm not talking about customer service, even though that's a hard thing to find this day and age also. But common sense is even harder to find, worse than good customer service, is that if you don't want somebody to suffer the same thing that you suffer, what do? You make it, somebody said you're very smart, you make it better for them. You make the situation better, which means if you grew up struggling, you got 2 children, 2 sons, 2 daughters, or a girl and a boy, you work harder, you go to school, you better prepare yourself and get your education and get your life under control. So therefore, that way you can financially take care of your children and provide them with a stable place with stability, security that they need, so they wouldn't have to suffer and struggle like you did before. But I guess to some people, that's a foreign language. But anyway, we're going to dive deep into this story. I'm not going to waste too much of your time. I'm going to read a snippet from this story, and I'm going to give my opinion. Surely, as we go. God's plan. Made me think about this song by Drake right there. East Haven. Not the Haven from New Haven, but East Haven mom sentenced 120 years in jail, well, prison, for killing 2 kids. You can put a fork in her, she is done. They got a fork this big outside waiting on her right now. They're just going to throw it at her soon as she get escorted to prison, as soon as they run her name through that Department of Corrections database. But anyway, now, an East Haven, Connecticut mom, and that mom title should get deployed very soon, LaRoya Moore, sentenced to 120 long-ass years. That's going to be a long time, boy. Woo! for killing her 2 kids, saying it was God's plan. That wasn't God's plan. That wasn't God's plan. See, God give us a certain thing, and I'm not a preacher. I'm not trying to sit up here and convert anybody. I'm not trying to sit up here and sound holier than thou. But one thing I do got, and I do thank the Most High for right now, is common sense. I got some damn common sense. Look, I'm not going to kill nothing, and I'm not going to let nothing die. So what that mean right there? Only way you would hear about me on TV looking crazy like this, I done did something to somebody. If they try to do something to me other than that, they can do what the hell they want to do. But just don't try to hurt me, because if you do, oh, it's going to be some smoke in the city. Now, she had claimed insanity and mental illness as a defense. Now, insanity, maybe. Mental illness, shit. You've been dealing with this for too long. And you have to understand also, it's different cases for different people. You see what I'm saying? Because everybody's situation is not the same. Everybody that comes before you cannot sit up here and murder somebody and say, I'm mental. That don't work like that, because men don't get that break. And I understand women, different genetic makeup, different chemicals and balance, all that. I understand all that. But every case is not the same. We must be careful how we weigh it on our Libra scale, if you know what I mean. Now, the Connecticut mom who killed her 2 children, saying it was God's plan, has been sentenced to 120 long-ass years in prison without the possibility of parole. And when you get that without the possibility, that means you ain't getting no damn parole. You could be up in that biatch till 50, 60, 70, 80 years. And guess what? You could be on your cane about to fall dead the next day. They're going to tell you to take your ass on back there to that cell. This says without the possibility. They're going to have the people on the parole board, their great-grandkids going to be seeing you like, my great-great-granny told me about you. You the one killed that child back in 2015. It's going to be the year 2089. Yes, 2089. They're going to be flying cars and everything. And guess what? L'Aurora still going to be parole denied. L'Aurora Moore, 39 Bullock area bit right now. I don't care what none of you all say, because when you do dirty, it make you look bad to me. It may make you look the same to somebody else, but that's them. That's why I say I'm going to give my opinion. Sure, as we go. Not your opinion, not YouTube opinion, but my opinion. She's 39 Bullock area bit right now. 53 in the face, was sentenced Thursday, yes, following her guilty conviction in March of 2 counts of murder for killing her 6-year-old daughter, Alicia, and her 7-year-old son, Darren. Damn, you know what I'm saying? You know how bad I wanted a girl and a boy? You could have gave them a girl and a boy to me. I would have raised them good, had them sitting right beside me until I do these videos where it's grown folks talk. You feel me? You got the American dream. You got the girl and the boy. You feel what I'm saying? Some people just want a damn boy. They don't want to have to deal with the girl, because there's going to be a lot of stuff dealing with these females. You feel what I'm saying? You're going to have to be fighting guys off of them later on in life. Then you're going to have to probably put your foot in her ass when she try to get too fast out there. You know how it go. And your son, hopefully he don't try to, turn on you, if you know what I mean. But anyway, let's continue. Now, she killed them at the family's home in East Haven in 2015. For each count of the murder, she received 60 years for each count in prison, with a total, not 100. Some of y'all saying, is it 99? No, 120 years. It's a no-win today. The sentence reflects the seriousness of the crimes, but the children are still gone. New Haven State Attorney Patrick Griffin said, you know what I'm saying? They even got the damn state attorney out there. Let me repeat what he said, because I kind of like how they just be coming out the top of their head with them little words and stuff. He said it's a no win today, which means nobody win. Even God don't win today, since the mom will talk about this God's plan. The sentence reflects the seriousness of the crimes, but the children, yes they are still what? Gone. Adding, they were victims of a monumental act of betrayal. When somebody tell you some bullshit this weekend, tell them you are monumentally crossing the line where I would politely tap that ass. You feel what I'm saying? Give them that. They're going to be like, what you talking about? Then they're going to take you serious. Now, for career jurists, Griffin said this case stands apart and described Moore's crime as an unmitigated act of savagery. Like, damn, you gonna say it's monumental, then unmitigated. They be coming with them words, don't it? Griffin urged the judges to impose the maximum sentence, but Griffin is a fool. I see why all people begin slung left and right in Connecticut and in East Haven. Just you be people all in Texas from down to prisons in Connecticut. Like, well, damn, they got prisons in Connecticut. Yeah, but man, that Patrick Griffin, the state attorney, man, he shipped my ass to the moon. Let's finish up now. Moore's attorney tried to use, guess what? Yes, you said it, insanity defense, saying she was in a psychotic state at the time, but the 3-judge panel did what? They rejected the defense in March. Like you going up for a shot, they blocked that shit. Like, get that shit out of here. You feel me? So they rejected the insanity defense. Said no, she was very sane. Now I admit, you have to be crazy. And they said also it was antihistamine intoxication, which means she overdosed her kids on meds, and also allegedly she drowned them. Also, I guess the medicine was taking too damn long. And I don't know about you all. You all talking about drowning yourself. They said damn near nearly impossible to intentionally drown yourself. You need to think about that right there. So if you're thinking about doing it, number one, don't do it. But damn sure, don't try to drown yourself. That's going to be the worst way. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you how to do it because you ain't going to get me in trouble and shit. Now, autopsies showed the children died from antihistamine intoxication, but a defense psychiatrist said Moore told him she drowned them while trying to baptize them after God told her she had to kill them. This sounds like the Old Testament right here, boy. I'm telling you, this sounds like the Old Testament right here. Who did the Most High tell to sacrifice his son? That's all I want to know right there for you Bible scholars and stuff. Talking about, Trey, you need to read the Bible. Trey reads the Bible. You see what I'm saying? Why you think I hit you with that one? Anyway, she also stayed in the house for 3 days with the bodies, telling the police she saved them. But before I clear that up, the reason why that was just to test his love for God. See if he really loved him and tested him. God didn't really want him, as the story goes, to actually kill his son. You know what I'm saying? But it was a test to show how much loyalty he had. Like, did he really love the Lord as much as he professed? That's why it was offered in the Old Testament. Let's continue. Now, a Yale psychiatric professor testified at the trial that Moore suffered from schizoaffective disorder during the killings and still suffer from it. And I don't doubt she do, because she looked just like that woman. I forgot the black woman that acted on the movie Us. She looked just like that, but not the normal one. She like what they call the tetter, whatever the hell that name is and stuff. She look like the evil version, if you know what I mean right there. Whatever her name is, y'all let me know in the comment section. But you can tell she suffered from something. And I'm telling you, when people suffer from these bipolar disorders, or they have some kind of schizophrenic attack, or they're very delusional, you need to get away from them, because guess what? They're going to end up hurting you. They're going to end up doing something to you or doing something to your damn pet. Trust me, I know. Now, her defense claimed the mom has since been stabilized upon using medications and that she had been insane at the time of the drownings. She was insane and probably possessed. Also, I don't know why people sit up here and think people can't get possessed. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe my background from the Kojic Church of God in Christ, we tend to see things a little different, because I done seen people with spirits in them and stuff. Now, I'm not talking about no bull. I'm talking about people coming in the church. I'm talking about women pulling out their clothes in church. I'm talking about just walk straight up in the church and start getting naked, trying to fight the pastor, running around the church, clawing at themselves and stuff. I'm serious. You see some strange stuff. So don't sit up here and talk about stuff you don't know. I get chills just talking about it. Some of you all getting them right now like, ooh, Trey going deep today. Yes, I am. I always go deep. Anyway, let's finish up. It wasn't clear if the mom had been diagnosed prior to the murders and whether she was on medication at the time. But we do know one thing she was on, if not on medication. She was on what? Yeah, somebody said it right there. That bullshit. The prosecution argued that Moore was sane. Saying she was motivated by anger toward who? Her ex-husband, Michael Moore, not the former boxer that got his ass whooped by George Foreman, the father of Alicia and Darren. But guess what? She come back and said, well, I did this because I was a single black mom and I didn't have no help. She wasn't a single mom. She had her mom there. She had her sister. She had her aunties. And she also had the ex-husband who was still in the children's life. They both share custody. So that's not a single mom. A single mom is somebody here on their own and ain't got no help. That's what I think a single mama is. Because guess what? If you got people helping you, even though you may not be with the child father, as long as he's looking out, how are you a single mom when you got help? Just like if you're a single dad, how are you a single dad if the woman is still in the child life? Vice versa. You see what I'm saying? If she's still helping and assisting the child, how are you a single parent? You can't be a single parent. Single parent to me is somebody that's raising the kids. What? Alone without any help. And it's a lot of you all like that. I'm speaking to quite a few of them right now. And I tip my head off to you. I can't take it off because I ain't combed my hair. But I'm just being honest. I just feel like being honest. Speaking from the heart. Let's finish up. Now, in a statement read in court by a victim's advocate, Michael Moore said the lives of his son and daughter, this is daddy talking right here, were cut oh so short by Laurora, a woman they were born to trust. If that don't hit you right in the esophagus, in the gut, I don't know what else will, except for hard baby back ribs from Chili's. But he said their life was cut short by the woman they were born to trust. When you first wake up, you don't see daddy first, you see mama first. You feel me? Some of you all see daddy because mama be passed the hell out. She done been in labor with your big head ass for about a week or two. You feel me? So some of them see daddy first, but most of the kids see mama. That's the first thing they see. That's why most of them protective of y'all too. I'm telling you, even when you're wrong, they'll still ride with you and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That child just grown naturally to love you. So if the child knowing naturally to love you, to come to you and stuff, and you've been here all this time and you produce this child, why can't you get a child the same thing? Why can't you, what we call, reciprocate that love? Anyway, now he said he trusted her to take care of them, and that if she needed help, remember she's a single mom, now that wasn't her excuse, had options like her sisters, her aunts, and others who could take the children. If you needed help, you can get the children back to me. They both share custody. So what's the excuse now? Oh, it's crickets. Okay, now the pair had divorced in 2012 and shared custody of the children. Never said that he was molesting the children. Never said he was beating the children. Never said he was beating her or anything. Because I'm sure if he would have, it would have came out. Even if he didn't, it would have came out. At one point, the mom was arrested for assaulting the children's father post-divorce. She even whooped the damn husband ass and stuff. I don't blame her. I would have left her ass too because she looked like she don't play. And I know some of you sisters out there don't play. You would cut your man from his sack all the way to his appetite. Let's finish up before I get in trouble. Now, leading into her sentencing, Moore told the 3-judge panel that she still had trouble understanding what happened. Damn, it made me think about that song. It popped in my mind right then. By Escape. What I need from you is understanding. How can we communicate? If we don't work it out, talk it out, whatever the hell it said. But anyway, she reflected on trauma she said she suffered when she was young and struggles as a single mom. You're not a single mom. You had the man there helping you. You had your aunts, your sister, your mom. You had your whole damn family, even your greasy granny with holes in her panty. But on the real, you had everybody there trying to help you. See, let me tell you something. Even though some of the excuses are legit, not from her, but from a lot of these cases, because I know every case is not the same. You know, I learned to read through that also because some people do suffer from severe mental illness. I understand that also. But excuses are like assholes. Everybody got one. Let's finish up now because somebody just got mad right then. Now, for me, the most challenging part of understanding this outcome is I love my children. I love my children. This her talking. All of them, the mom said, moments before finding out her fate. When she found out her fate, she like, fuck them kids. You feel what I'm saying? That's exactly what she said after that. She had to. Because damn, I just don't see no other difference. She said, I still don't know how I could be so sick and something so devastating could happen to my family. She said, because the enemy, he comes to kill, steal, and destroy. That's how he would put something on your damn ass, on your mind, and have you thinking out your damn brain. You would think that you somebody else. I'm serious. I've seen people like this. Have people kin to me like this. They done got all kinds of shit on them. You feel what I'm saying? Well, you gotta be careful what you do, what you intake, what you watch, what you do day to day. Because trust me. Some people ain't got that protection. You all can think what you want to think, but that's on you. Now let's finish up. Now Moore was served a sentence consecutively at York Correctional Institution, in case some of you all want to see her a writer, where she is housed now in East Lyme. Let me know what you all think about this. And I understand, like I said, that mental illness is real. I understand that people suffer from bipolar disorders, all kind of schizophrenic attacks. But at the same time, everything is not mental. You feel what I'm saying? Some of these people just don't have no damn spiritual protection, if you know what I mean. Because I believe this right here. Like I said in the video about the YouTuber Elika, and may he rest in peace, that died. You know, if God be for me, who can be against me? And that means everything, everybody, all principalities in this world. Nothing that's formed against me shall prosper. You know, no weapon, really. Anyway, let me know what you all think, but maybe that's me. And I understand everybody may not have the strong spiritual protection as I do or as you do. You see what I'm saying? That's why we have these kind of dialogues for people who's going through this or contemplating killing themselves or killing their children. You never know. They may just turn on YouTube one day and watch the video. You never know who this is going to affect. And maybe they can get some understanding out of it because guess what? Guess what? If you think people are gonna be feeling sorry for you, you're not gonna be saying that. And some people can't help it. I understand that. But for those who can, please change it. Please change it. If you don't want the kids, give the kid to somebody that can help you. Everybody's not gonna take heed to the message, but the message is already out there. My job is done. Let me know what you all think about this video. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, push that subscribe button. And also share the video with your family and friends. But take everything I said seriously, far as being spiritually protected and also being aware of people with these mental illnesses, because mental illness is real in the Black community, and we must understand it, and we must help our fellow brothers and sisters. But you have to understand also, you can't help and save everybody. Think about that. Till then, stay blessed. Have a great weekend. Talk to you later.